He wasn't born into global fame, yet there was always something unforgettable about him. A rare blend of deep vocal tone, artistic sensitivity, and magnetic presence that made people pause and look twice. Kim Taehyung didn't just debut as a member of BTS. He shaped his own artistic world, transforming quiet curiosity and creative instinct into one of the most distinctive careers in modern pop culture. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Kim Taehyung was born on December 30th, 1995, in Daegu, South Korea, and spent much of his childhood in the countryside of Gyeocheon. Long before global tours and Fashion Week appearances, he grew up in a modest environment, developing a love for music through saxophone lessons and a fascination with visual art and photography. He originally accompanied a friend to an audition for Big Hit Entertainment, but it was Taehyung who ended up being scouted, a turning point that quietly changed his life. In 2013, he debuted as V, one of the vocalists of BTS. From the beginning, his baritone voice stood out in an industry often dominated by higher tones. Songs like Singularity and Stigma highlighted his unique color and emotional control, establishing him as a performer capable of conveying vulnerability and intensity with subtle precision. As BTS rose from a small company group to a global phenomenon, V's presence became central to their visual and artistic identity. Beyond music, Taehyung explored acting early in his career, appearing in the historical drama Hwarang in 2016. Though his primary focus remained music, the experience revealed his interest in character-driven storytelling. Over time, he refined a personal aesthetic that blended vintage influences, jazz inspiration, and cinematic emotion. Rather than staying within one musical style, V embraced experimentation. His solo tracks, including Sweet Night, Winter Bear, and later his debut solo album Layover, leaned into soulful R&B and soft jazz tones. The album showcased restraint and emotional depth rather than loud production, reflecting his introspective personality. It topped charts globally and proved his ability to command attention independently of the group. V's approach to artistry reflects intentional individuality. He gravitates toward projects that align with his taste rather than trends, often drawing inspiration from classic films, old-school photography, and timeless fashion. This careful curation has helped him build a brand that feels authentic rather than manufactured. Offstage, his public image blends mystery with warmth. Known for his love of art exhibitions, classic music, and photography, he presents himself as thoughtful and creatively driven. At the same time, luxury fashion houses recognize his global impact. As a brand ambassador for major international labels, he has become a regular at Paris Fashion Week, where his appearances generate worldwide media attention. His lifestyle reflects balance between global celebrity and private reflection. While millions follow his updates across social platforms, he maintains boundaries around his personal life. He rarely addresses rumors directly, choosing instead to let his work and public appearances speak for him. Financially, Kim Taehyung stands among the most influential Korean artists of his generation. His estimated net worth reflects earnings from BTS world tours, album sales, solo projects, and high-profile brand endorsements. More importantly, he has built cultural influence that extends beyond music into fashion and visual art. What truly sets V apart is his artistic evolution. From a quiet trainee with an unconventional voice to a globally recognized singer and style icon, he continues to refine his identity with each era. He embraces mood, atmosphere, and emotion, prioritizing artistic depth over noise. As of 2026, Kim Taehyung stands not only as a member of BTS, but as a solo artist and cultural figure defined by individuality and creative intention. His journey reflects growth, self-awareness, and the courage to remain different in an industry driven by trends. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.
He wasn't born into global superstardom, yet there was always something impossible to ignore about him. A mind overflowing with ideas, a rapid-fire flow capable of switching between humor and vulnerability in seconds, and a creative instinct that seemed years ahead of his age. Taehyung didn't simply debut as another idol in the competitive K-pop industry. He built a reputation as one of the most versatile performers of his generation, transforming raw talent into an artistic identity recognized across the world. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Han was born as Han Ji-sung on September 14, 2000, in Incheon, South Korea. During part of his childhood, he lived in Malaysia, where he spent several years studying and adapting to a different culture. Long before sold-out arenas and international tours, he was a teenager fascinated by music production, lyric writing, and performance. Creative expression was never a casual interest. It became a personal mission. Determined to pursue a career in music, he returned to South Korea and successfully auditioned for JYP Entertainment, beginning a journey that would reshape his future. His trainee years were demanding and transformative. Under JYP Entertainment, Taehyung developed his skills as a rapper, vocalist, songwriter, and producer. Unlike many trainees who specialized in one area, he quickly demonstrated an unusual ability to excel in multiple disciplines. His sharp lyricism, emotional delivery, and musical versatility made him stand out among his peers. In 2017, he gained attention through the survival program Stray Kids, where he competed alongside future members of the group. His creativity and stage presence impressed both audiences and industry professionals. In 2018, he officially debuted as a member of Stray Kids alongside Bangchan, Lino, Changbin, Hyunjin, Felix, Sungmin, and Ian. Han rapidly became one of the defining creative forces behind Stray Kids. As part of the production unit 3 Racha alongside Bangchan and Changbin, he contributed extensively to songwriting, composition, and production. His ability to switch seamlessly between aggressive rap verses and emotionally driven vocal performances became a hallmark of the group's sound. As Stray Kids expanded internationally, releasing chart-topping albums and embarking on successful world tours, Han's influence continued to grow. His performances showcased remarkable versatility, allowing him to adapt effortlessly between intense hip-hop tracks, energetic anthems, and heartfelt ballads. Fans admired not only his technical ability, but also the sincerity he brought to every performance. Beyond group activities, Taehyung explored more personal artistic territory through self-written songs and solo projects. Tracks reflecting his experiences, emotions, and personal struggles revealed a deeper side of his artistry. His lyrics often explored themes of anxiety, self-discovery, ambition, and resilience, creating strong emotional connections with listeners around the world. His artistic growth continued as he experimented with different musical styles and production techniques. Whether writing introspective ballads or high-energy rap tracks, Taehyung consistently demonstrated a willingness to evolve rather than remain confined to expectations. This creative flexibility strengthened his reputation as one of K-pop's most talented all-round performers. Offstage, Han's image combines humor, authenticity, and relatability. While many performers cultivate larger-than-life personas, he often reveals a more candid and playful side of himself. Fans appreciate his spontaneous personality, quick wit, and genuine interactions with fellow members. Despite his energetic public image, he has openly discussed challenges involving confidence and anxiety throughout his career. Rather than hiding these experiences, he has incorporated them into his music, allowing vulnerability to become one of his greatest strengths. This honesty has helped many listeners find comfort in his work. Financially, Han's success extends beyond performing. Through album sales, world tours, songwriting credits, streaming revenue, endorsements, and production work, his estimated net worth reflects years of consistent artistic contribution. As Stray Kids continues expanding its global presence, his influence within the industry continues to strengthen. What sets Taehyung apart is versatility. In an industry where performers are often categorized into specific roles, he defies easy classification. He can rap with intensity, sing with emotion, write compelling lyrics, produce music, and entertain audiences with equal effectiveness. Few artists manage to balance so many skills while maintaining authenticity. As of 2026, HAN stands not only as a member of Stray Kids, but as one of the most respected young creatives in K-pop. His journey from a music-loving teenager to a globally recognized performer reflects determination, adaptability, and an unwavering passion for artistic expression. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.